Hey, we are here in another episode or highlighting the books for the electrical contractor license in Florida. This is one of the other books. This is 29 CFR 1926 Osha. So basically, this is the Osha, which is Construction Industry Regulations and Standards. This is the book that you're gonna need um, to pass the electrical contractor license in Florida, and let's go right away and get you all the sauce and everything that I highlighted in these books and some tips and tricks and that I have found uh, work useful for pass the test, guys. Um, hey, let's go. This is the book, and you already know. Okay, dokie. Remember, I am not a teacher, and this is only for entertainment purposes. I'm not a professor of the code either. Okay. Well, we start with the table of content in here. Table of content is the first page. As you see here, there's many things highlights in here, but that's when you start. This is all of this as well. So just put here table of content. Sometimes it helps you look for stuff. Let's say this table of contents, you could say it could work as an index as well because it has a lot of things, um I suggest you to put a tap on it, and let's go. Let's move to the okay. As you see, I don't have nothing in this section of the book, just table of content at the beginning, and let's see which would be my first. Okay, and then we are here on page 185, and then we're gonna be on the the tab of this one page 185 is employer. Okay, so follow along, top right corner. So remember, this book is split into left and right, so I'm gonna go with that. So I have two tabs, employer, and I have safety training and education as well as a tab in here. Okay, and then I got employer responsibility number one highlighted. Then we go to 1926.25. I highlight A, B here, and then 1926.26. I highlight that whole paragraph, and then personal protection equipment, which is 1926.28. I highlight part A. Okay. Moving along, page 187. So you see here, always at the top of the book, is I put the tables. As you see, this table D, numbers of employees, minimum number of facilities with toilets. This is one of the gems that it might come out in your test. So it's on the right side. This table D1. Let's break it a little bit down over here. So let's go back to the left side in page 187. Okay, so medical service and first aid. Okay, in that part, please highlight part C, a whole paragraph, and then we're gonna go to part F, first paragraph of part F. Go all the way down to F, and please highlight number one. Okay. In page 186, let's go back one page. Okay. And page 186, you're gonna highlight employee emergency action plans. You're gonna go all the way to E first, E, which is training, and then you're gonna go to number 3 and highlight the whole paragraph. Okay. Moving back to 187, you're gonna go to 1926.51, and then you're gonna highlight A, potable water, number 1, number 4, and number 6, and potable water, number 1, number 4, number 6. Okay, remember this table, very important. Okay. This is another very important in page 188. On the right side, keep it to the right side. Okay, let's break it down. Okay, further. Okay, you're gonna go 1926.52. Remember, the numbers go up. So if I say 52, just look for number 52 because they're only gonna go up. They're never gonna repeat. But this is page 188. Highlight that. Table D2 up top in here. So very important that you highlight this table. And yes, if you want to put table occupational noise exposure table, very important. And then you're gonna go here on the right side, following down the table, the E right here, right down this table, E, exposure to impulsive or impact. Noise should not exceed 140 decibel peak sound pressure level. Guys, this is a gem, which they're gonna ask you which is the highest or the maximum exposure noise pressure. That's 140. Okay, remember the table. And then another table, which is, so table D2 breaks into right. So 188 table D2. So and then remember the table. Okay, occupational noise exposure, slow response sound level table. Okay, however you want to call it. I think I put this tab twice, but I call it different names. So remember, you're gonna do how well you can remember things. Okay. And this is a table that are gonna tell you if sound level response is this decibel, how long it's gonna take. And that's how you use the table for. Okay. Moving along. Okay. And okay, we are on page 196. 196. Page 196, left side, top, and we are 57. Remember, 1926.57, but I'm just gonna say 57 because all the book says 1926. Get used to it. So this table, please tap this table, is very important. Minimum illumination intensity is in full candles. Very important, these tables. Page 196. Okay, let's move along, guys. And I don't know if it's too quick to say it, but god damn it, guys, if you see what I'm doing, if you ever find this content, subscribe, like, share, and follow, please, because I'm just trying to get get people save people time and probably money and probably errors, because no school is gonna teach you this in Florida. I'm gonna tell you this. I take the test many times, and okay, so I'm gonna move along to page 257. 257, criteria for PPE, guys. That's my tab, criteria for PPE. And then on the left side, we are on 95. Okay, 95. Remember, when I say 95, I'm not gonna say 1926.95. I'm gonna say 95. From there on, just follow. Okay, criteria, personal protective equipment, and then we're gonna highlight this whole paragraph, which is B. Okay, we're gonna move along. Then page 259, part 102, eye and face protection. Okay, page 259, eye and face protection. You're gonna highlight number 2 and number 3. Eye and face protection. Make sure you get the tab of your book, okay? And then we're going page 260. This is a table, guys. A table, very important table. Please, 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 always. If this is an advice, if you're gonna tap the tables, tap it at the top of the book. I don't know if you can see top of the book. Tap it over here, and then your definitions or chapters or remarks, tap it on the side of the book. So now you know, okay, it's a table, there's this, that, and then you will go where you know tables at the top, criteria, definitions, contents, whatever on the side. So this table right here, filter lens, shade, table, radiant energy. However you want to abbreviate it or put an acronym on it, that's on you. And then yes, we are on page 260, and then we're gonna go all the way to in part 104, you're gonna highlight letter D. 104, letter D, right here. Okay, okay. Letter D, letter F. Then going to 105, you're gonna highlight letter A, letter C1, letter D. As you see here, the mesh size of the nets shall not exceed 6 inches by 6 inches. Very important, guys, right here. And if you see right at the end of the paragraph, each rope shall provide a minimum breaking strength of 5,000 pounds. Very important is safety nets. If you remember, numbers are critical, like pounds, numbers, and stuff like that. Always highlight it. I know you're not gonna remember, but as long as you know where to find, if I ask you by safety nets, then so we talk about safety net. You're gonna put a tab on the side, safety nets, in page 260. Okay, then all right, we move along to page 261. 261, and then we're going to part 150. In part 150, you're gonna highlight letter C, 1E. Okay, very important. Fire extinguisher equipment, portable fire extinguisher equipment. Please highlight that letter E completely, and if you find anything more important, always highlight. Okay, but this is the most important part of here. Okay, so remember, you got safety net, fire extinguisher that you're gonna make a tap on it. Okay, and we're gonna move along. Okay, and the table at the top that we talk about. Okay, so we're gonna go to page 262, part 152, flammable liquids. Flammable liquids, letter A, paragraph 1. Okay, right here. Only approved containers, and then quantity of 5 gallons or less accept. Okay, moving along to page 263. The same part, B, letter B, indoor storage of flammable liquids. I want you to highlight number 1 and number 2, okay? And then as a tab, which you're gonna put flammable liquids, okay, as a tab on the side of the book. Signs. And hey, I didn't highlight this because it did not show at the test, to be honest. All right, so allegedly, I'm just lying. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're gonna move along. Okay. Now we're going to page 272. Okay. Page 272. And we're going to go to page 272, part 154. 154. And you're going to highlight letter B. 1. Clearance and mounting. Okay. Then there's a very important table. Table F4, please. Table F4, make a tab out of this table, which is going to be heating appliances. Very, very important, this thing, guys. Okay. And then down this table, there's this paragraph, which has number 3 on it. The last 2-3 lanes. If you see, highlight this too. The last 2-3 lanes, there's certain numbers. Materials at least 1 inch concrete or equivalent. The insulation material shall extend beyond the heater 2 feet or more installed directions. Okay, we'll move along. You see, so remember, I put temporary heating devices table. Remember, put it at the top, and then moving along to page 275. 275. We're gonna page 275, which is part 200. And part 200, you're gonna highlight letter B, 1, first 2 lanes. Letter C, 2. So C going to number 2, whole paragraph. Highlight number D, very, very important. This D, exit signs. This will come. This will come, guys. Allegedly, I don't know what I'm talking about, but this will come. Exit signs. Exit signs right here. Letter D. D and E. So is it exit signs? 1 required shot. B letter in alleged red letters. Blah 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 blah. I think there's 2 questions about this. The distance and the color that based on the question of the test. As you see, I put red things in here. When you see that red dot in here, is because it did come out to the test, and repeatedly will come in the test. These 2 questions, at least 2 questions about this page 275, will come in your test. So you got 2 down. You got 98 to go. And I don't know how many I have give you in the other episodes that I have recorded. So you got more. So, and then, all right. So page 275, I already tell you. And this side, D, E, and then as a tab, put accident prevention signal and tags. However you want, that's on you. All right, I'm gonna move along. Page 277, part 250. A1, please highlight A1. Moving along. Number 2, double E. Double I, I'm sorry, double I. Number 2, double I. First 2 lanes. Going down there to B, material storage. Very important, guys. In material storage, please highlight number 1, completely. Number 4, completely. Number 6, completely. And in number 8, you're gonna go to IV and highlight that paragraph completely too. Moving along to the right side of it, you're gonna go to 251, and you're gonna rigging equipment or material handling. A1 completely. Going to number 4, paragraph complete, highlight. Going to 6, well, I'm going to B, which is alloy still change. Okay, B, letter B. Number 2, highlight number 2, highlight number 3, highlight number 4. Highlight number 6, I, A, B, C. Okay, so tabs in this page, general requirement for storage and rigging material equipment handling. Okay, tabs in this page, 277. So in this pages, it's a little bit overwhelming, but as you see, there's a lot of important things that either one of them were common or the other one. So, okay, follow me along this. Okay, we are going 278 top. Okay, C, wire ropes, number 1. Okay, C1, 2, I'm sorry, no, C1, 3, and 4. Okay, and I, after 4I, no, the first 2 lanes. Double I, first 2 lanes. IV, whole paragraph. Very important here, guys. This is very important paragraph. Wire ropes, I'm going to read it. Not shall not be used if any length or eighth diameters, the total number of visible broken wire exceed 10%. Very important. This number 4, IV. IV. Okay. Number 5, letter I. Complete that. And then we're going to move to number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, 11, 12, 13. From 13, highlight all 3 I's, double I, single I, triple I, and then a number 14 completely as well. There's a lot of things to highlight here. It's a lot of important things that I think they can come at any time. Okay, moving to the other side of it, the natural ropes and synthetic fibers. Okay, go number 2, I1, I2, triple, complete. A lot of the numbers, please highlight that. IV as well. For all splices that shall be sufficient large to provide and include angle not greater than 60 degrees. Okay. Number V, IV or V. So I guess it's just the numbers, Roman numbers, I guess. I don't know if this alphabetic things will. Anyways. So number 3, highlight this paragraph. Steve. Number 4 is on your behalf to read it a little bit, go over a little bit, and highlight the most important things about this paragraph, because I cannot know what they're gonna put you in the test. But if I would be happy if whatever I help you highlight come in the test and you know how to find it. So okay, so you already know. Number 4, all 3 I's. Basically, yeah. So it's 1. So for number 4, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7, part 7. And then going down here in number 6, highlight that too, number 6. Then moving along to page 279, highlight all four in here. Okay. And then I'm going to go to E, highlight this completely, please, on your behalf, read it. You don't have to highlight as much as I did, but hey, just do it. Okay, just do it. All right, so number E, you're gonna highlight all the way down to fittings. Okay, so this is number 4, and then we're gonna go number 4 and then highlight number 6, and then from number 6 you're gonna highlight all those 3 I's in here. Number 7, complete paragraph. Number 8, complete paragraph. All of these things are here are very, very, very important. Highlight all of this. Number 8 completely with all of his letter, all of his numbers in here. And then also you're gonna highlight here snacks on hooks. Part 1, part 2, which is letter F. Okay. And then so as tabs, I'm gonna put there's a couple of tabs. Wired rope, natural rope. Okay, that's a tab that I put in this page. And then moving along to the right side of this, let me see if you guys can see this. I don't have much space, so you can see. Let me see. Well, I think you can see it there. No, bacano. Okay, here you go. So part 252, paragraph A, paragraph B, paragraph C. Very, very important here, guys. All of these numbers highlighted, please. You don't, if you don't want to, you don't have to highlight the whole thing. But at least the numbers, the distances, very important. Page 279. Then you got, I think, let me see how many. Okay, I got tabs. So rigging equipment, wire rope as a tab, disposal of waste material, very important, as a tab, and then wire rope, natural rope. Okay, I'm gonna move along this, and then see. Okay, we're on page 282. 282. Right away under C, part D. Okay, the part D switches. Part D. From switches part D, okay, we're gonna go number 3. Complete this paragraph. Move along to the next side of the page, and then part 301. Letter A, letter B, letter C, letter D. Okay, hand tools. Part 302. Power operated hand tools as well. Okay, from letter A, number 1. From letter B, number 1 and 2, 3, 4. As you see, PSI, compressed air, shall not be used for cleaning purposes except when reduced no less than 30 PSI. Very good here, guys. This from B, number 4, very informative. Numbers, always highlight numbers. Number 5, highlight this. Number 6, number 7, number 8, number 10. And then C, fuel power tools. C1, basically, highlight that paragraph. D, hydraulic power tools, number 1, highlight that. Going along this page, so power activated tools, which is E, number 1 and 2. Part 303. A, abrasive wheels and tools. A, B, B2, so B2 and B2I, single I, not double. And then moving along, use of abrasive wheels, number 1. Highlight all of those degrees, very important. Okay, that was page 283. So going to the other side of page 283, part 304, wood working tools, letter D, completely. Okay, so tabs, general requirement tools, hand and power tools. Okay, there you go. So let's move along. Page 289. 289. So, okay, we are going to part 350, gas welding and cutting. Please highlight number 10. Number 10. Then I'm going to go along to the other side of the page. And then from use of fuel gas, number 2. Use of fuel gas, which is the letter D. Number 2. Cylinder valve shall always be open slowly to prevent damage, blah, 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 blah. The turns, number of the turns, very important. 289. So, okay. Tabs, oxygen cylinders I have, and gas welding and cutting. That's the 2 tabs that I have. Okay. Then 290. Page 290. Okay. We're going to part 351, letter C. Okay. Letter C, number 4. Okay. Highlight that paragraph completely. Part 352, fire protection, letter D, completely. Okay. Then, so as a tab, I have fire prevention, readiness instant, and ground return circuit bonded. Okay, let me see. And this page 295, I have 404 wiring design and protection. Letter B, branch circuits. Number 1, double E. Complete that paragraph. And then wiring and design protection as a tab you can put. Okay. Or branch circuits, GFCIs, whatever you want. All right, going to another page, which is 303, page 303. And then we're gonna, the part is 417, lockout and tagging of circuits. And then we're gonna go to the right side and let us see. Tags shall be placed to identify plainly the equipment or circuits being worked on. Tags, very important, guys. Tags. So in page 803, I put as a tab, tags identity of equipment. Okay, very important in this one. I put here electrical definitions in here. The book has a lot of like a small index of electrical definition that they might take an electrical definition and then use the NEC and use this book, which is similar though. But hey, sometimes this is a tricky test, so you're welcome. So page 305, electrical definitions. Okay. So, okay. Page 308. 308, part 251. Letter A, 1. Number 6. From the part B, highlight double E. Moving to the next page, 309. Number 2 at the top, highlight that. And 2 double E, highlight that as well. Going down, number 3, the first 3 lanes, and highlight from number 3, single E, double E, or double I. Sorry, it's just my language, is my language barrier. I always get confused with E and I. Okay. Sorry, guys, but you follow. Okay. So number 4 as well. Highlight number 4. Highlight number 5. For number 5, highlight I1 and I2, which is, you already know. You follow. Number 6 as well. Highlight number 6. Highlight number 7. Highlight number 8. Highlight number 9. Highlight number 10. Highlight number 11. Very important. Criteria support scaffold. There you go. Another gem for you guys. Criteria support scaffold. If you want to make something, remark this, but this ratio thing. Support scaffolds with height based on width. Outrigger supports is used ratio or more than 4:1. This ratio comes in the test, guys. Highlight it. Is 309. Criteria support scaffolds. Okay. Then moving to the other side of the 309. From that same criteria, double E. This double E. Highlight that, and then criteria for suspended scaffolds, which is letter D, first paragraph, which is number 1. Then tabs, scaffold general requirements, outrigger supports. Okay, then going here. I know which it might be a little bit overwhelming, but okay, number 13. Okay, 310. Okay, 310. Right side of 310. Number 13, number 14, number 15. Letter E, axis. Letter E, axis, number 1, highlight it. And then you're gonna go and highlight all of this down. Okay, all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 until 6, and then We go here, which is number 3, stairway type ladder shawl. Keep going. If you see, there's very important numbers. That's why I highlight all these things, because there's numbers in every single thing in here. That's why you see me highlighting like a crazy maniac. But there's numbers, so hey, we don't really know how they can come out too. So number 3, first part highlighted. Going to page 311. Triple I, highlight that. Number 4, highlight number 4, highlight the first part of number 4, highlight the third part of number 4, highlight the 6th part of number 4, the 7th part, the 8th part, the 9th, the 11, the 12, the 13, and the 14. Okay, then we're going to ramps, number 5, part 1, part 2, and then I'm telling you all the numbers, guys. I know it's gonna be overwhelming in certain pages, but hey, it's what it is, though. So number 6, part 2, and then going down this. So from number 6, highlight part 2, part 5, and part 6. Okay, then here, here. Okay, 311, right side. Number 6, the clearance between scaffold or power line shall be as follows. This is a table, guys. This is a very important table. If you can see, which is well, I don't know, they didn't put in. So yeah, this is a table. So put a table, a scaffold clearance power lines table. Okay, put a table in here. And let's move along. 312, 312, 312, all the way down to part G, letter G, G1, fall protection, G number 1, that paragraph. Moving to the other side. All right, and G, so G. So moving to the other side, let's go part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6. Not everything, but I'm just saying, trying to get as much as you can. If there's numbers, highlight just the numbers. Part 7, and then number 2, this date right here, effective September 12th, 1997. No, that's number 2. Then part 3, the part 1, on vertical lanes, very important, guys. This number 3, part 1, or I, 3I, 1. Very important. When vertical lanes, highlight that whole paragraph. Moving along to page 313. Okay, so we're gonna keep moving along. So basically, for number 4, all right. So page 313, simple. I2, so double I, that whole paragraph. Okay, at the top. Here I just highlighted. So I guess part number 6, part number 11, which is what? Roman numbers. I believe this is it, Roman numbers. So part number 15, right here, the first 2 lanes, and page 13, and then moving along to 313, the other side, which is the right side. Tow bars right here. Number 2, part 2. Okay, a tow bar. This whole paragraph, you should see number 2, part 2. Tow bars shall be erected on each platform more than 10 feet. And all these numbers right here. And then all the way down to number 4. My number 4, part 2. Or double I, whatever. Right here. Very important. You see the numbers. If you find them right at the bottom, right here. So so as a tab, I put guardrails and tow bars. Okay. So let me see. Let's see what I have in here. Right here, this. Oh, I don't have much space. Jesus. right here. Part 454, page 317. 454. Okay. Training and requirements. Part A. Okay. That's page 317. And then let's go back to page 316, right side. Right side. Okay. Right here, this little paragraph, the third paragraph, scaffold casters. Okay. Highlight that. You already know training requirements. You can put training requirements, however you want to do it. You can do that. Sorry the sound on the car. So the neighbor's car going on in here. Big motor car, I guess they have running. Okay, so moving along. Let me see which is the first thing to come out. Here we go. Okay, so page 325, left side, B, definitions, anchorage, definitions. So I put a tab here and page 325 as a fall protection definitions. Okay, fire protection definitions, page 325. Okay, then wow. Okay, let's see how. Let me take a sip of water because okay, page 326 here. Left side, safety monitoring systems, right here. It's definitions. Okay, page 326, part 501. Okay, moving to the next side. From letter B, highlight number 2, and from that part 2, the first part in the first 2 lanes. Double E from the same number 2, first 2 lanes. Number 3, first 2 lanes. Number 4, first 2 lanes. From number 4, part 2, first 2 lanes. Okay, for number 5, just keep going down. Number 5, that paragraph. Okay, as you see, 6 feet. Form wood, form work, arrange form steel, 6 feet. B. Okay. Number 6, highlight. Number 7, excavations. Here we go. Excavations part 1. Number 7, excavations part 1, part 2. Okay. Number 8, dangerous equipment. Part 1, part 2. Moving along. 327. Number 9. For number 9, part 2. For number 10, which let's say part 2 is double E. Okay. Just you follow. All right. Number 10. For number 10, first 2 lanes, I guess, or just look up whatever it outstands in here, 50 feet, whatever. Look for numbers. 11. Number 11, whole paragraph. Okay. And then just, I guess, highlight these numbers. Residential construction, precast concrete erections. So number 12, 13, 14, just highlight the number or the I could say the title of the definition of contents and whatever it is. Number 15. See, number 15, I highlighted completely. And then letter C, protection from falling objects, part 1. Okay, part 1 and part 3, going to the other side of page 327. Part 1 and part 3. Okay, and then we go into the part 502, fall protection systems and criteria and practices. B, guardrail systems. Number 1, highlight that paragraph complete. Going down number 3. Highlight that paragraph completely. Going down number 9. You see? The heck? Number 9. Okay. Number 9 too. Okay. That's 327. And then tabs. They got 3 tabs. Walking surface. First tab. Safety monitoring system. Tab. Step. Roof. Guardrails. Tow bars. Okay. That was the tabs. Okay. Page 328. It's page 328. Remember, you are highlighting the numbers and just the beginning of the context. Number 11, number 12, number 13, 14, 15. Then from safety net systems. Number 1. Very important. Then this is a kind of like a little table here for fall protections and safety net system, but you can put safety net system as a tab. Tap this page, which is 328, safety net system mesh lanyard. So you can have that. Okay. So safety nets, part number 1, part 3 right here, 328 left side, guys. For number 4, I1. For part number 4, the I number 1. Then from 5, we're talking about 5, 6, 7, 7 going to the other side of the same page. 8, 7, only 7. Then part D, personal fire arresters, first 3 lanes. Then you're gonna highlight number 3. You see, if this is when there's a lot of numbers and a lot of years, I highlight it. Trying to just, if these things are important numbers, I think you should highlight with a different color. This is just an advice. I don't know how your brain works, but if let's say you can highlight context and definition with a marker, one color marker. Then when you put like numbers, distance, and stuff like that, you also can highlight it with another color marker so they can outstand. Okay. So personal fire arresters, first 2 names, and then we're gonna go number 3, number 4, from number 5, the last 2 names right here. Then we're gonna go to number 8, complete number 8, complete number 9, highlight it. Then from number 10, the last 3 names, number 10, double E. We see the numbers, the 5,000 pounds, whatever. Okay. Then from 12, please highlight that. Self-retracting life lanes. 13, as you see, there's a lot of numbers, a lot of pounds, and all that stuff. Very important. And then we finish with page 329, 328, going 329, left side, number 17, number 21. Okay. Then I already told you the things, the tab I already told you. So page 330, right side, letter J, protection from fouling objects, letter J, number 7, complete number 7, part 1. Okay. That's page 330. So I tab it as a roofing work material equipment. Okay. Oh, you guys put me through stuff. Yeah. Let's go. So page 337, safety monitoring systems. Page 337, left side of the page, safety monitoring system. Okay, that's the definition of it. Highlight this 3rd paragraph. Okay, 337, put a tab, safety monitoring system, please. Moving along this. Also, helicopters, elevators, this hand signals, very important. Put a like a a tab at the top. I don't know if they're gonna tell you about helicopters, hoists, or hand signals, all that stuff. I think that's very important too. Like I said, it's a test, guys. I don't know what they're gonna throw you at. So okay, page 334. Very important. 334, part 552, letter number 3. 552, 3, top, left side. Number 3, and the number 3, part 1. Part 4 as well. Part 4 of number 3. Okay. Then we're gonna go letter B with materials hoist. Number 2. You see that red thing? A red thing comes out in the test. Allegedly, I don't know what I'm talking about, but page 344. Remarks, guys. Come on. I know it's tough, but here we go. Paragraph number 2. Completely. At the bottom, if you want to make this all hoist entrance bars and gate shaw pane with diagonal construction colors, yellow stripe, blah blah blah. All right. This. Number 2. Then part 1 and part 2. Okay. Then going down, number 4. Then 5, part 1. And then in part 2 of 5, this is airing width 1/2 inch mesh of number 14 US gauge or blah 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 right here. Okay. 344. Going up, right side, page 344. Number 7, highlight. Number 8, highlight. C, personal hoist. Number 1, highlight. Number 2, number 3, number 4, first 2 lanes. Number 4, first 2 lanes. Okay. Number 7, first 2 lanes. Number 13, complete. Number 14, completely highlighted. All right, moving to 345. Number 16, highlighted the last 4 lanes. Number 16. Number 17, part 2, the bottom part of 17, part 2, which starts with the numbers, guys. Where the number is at, that's where you're gonna highlight. And then part 3, also where the numbers are, 35 miles per hour, blah blah blah. All right, that's page 345. And then as a tab, you're gonna put hoist way entrance. Then okay, page 348. Part 602. All right. So we're gonna go all the way down to fenders, which is number 5. This paragraph complete. Highlight that on the left side. On page 349, the right side, 604. If I tell you the number, 604 right here. 604, A, 1 and 2, highlight. And then from part 2, from number 2, highlight 1 and 2 as well. Okay? You see here. You can see it. Sometimes just trying to match it with your eyes and just highlight, the best, most important lessons in here, if you're listening, is the numbers, guys. The numbers. Okay? That's pretty. Page 349. And then tabs. Motor vehicles, marine operations, material handling equipment, site clearing equipment canopy. Site clearing equipment canopy. Okay, site clearing, which is 604. Okay, page 351. Another. You can put here excavation definitions. Okay, it has a couple of definitions in here. Page 351 is stable rock. Highlight that. Trench as well, definitions. And then from trench, in the same part, trench box and trench field. Okay. That's the right side of page 351. Okay, going part 651. specific excavation requirements. We're going to go to the next page, which is 352, and then page 352, left side, top, number 2, complete, highlight. I'm going to move to right side. J, protection of employees from loose rock or soil. Number 2 here, okay? Moving along, next page. Part 652, protection employees in excavations, okay? A1 double I, excavation, no less than 5 foot. Highlight that. That's page 353 on the left side, okay? On part 652. I know it's a little bit confusing, but you think you guys got it, okay? 354. You see, 354. Okay, yeah. Soil classifications here, guys. So, subpart P, appendix A. Okay. I'm gonna move to the right side. B, definitions. Letter B, definitions. Stable rock. Again. Type B. Type B. Okay. Okay. Page 355. Top left side. Type C. Soils. The type of soils are, they are describing the type of soils that we have. Okay. Then this is a table. Page 356. Table. Soil rocks. This table right here, very important. Okay. This is the rate. I think those are the multipliers. There's a couple examples that they give you here. Okay. 356. Okay. Okay, we're gonna move along. Next. Remember to tap that table, guys. Last one that we did. So page 369. You see? Page 369. Part 706. 706. 706 right here. Okay. So letter B. Highlight letter B. That's page 369. Right side. 706. Letter B. Okay, and then you're gonna put as a tab requirements for masonry construction. Page 371. 371, right side. Right here. Decking hole means. So you see these letters which say exceeds 75% requires the use. Decking hole means. Right here, this paragraph completely. Page 371. All right, so I put steel erections as a tab in my page. Okay, page 372, part 752, right here, part 752. From letter A, number 1, the last 3 lanes, guys, the 75% intended minimum comprehensive, blah, 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 right here, very important. Letter B, commencement of steel erections, this whole paragraph. We on page 372, right side, part 752. Okay, nice. Then page 373. Page 373, 754. Letter B. The following addition requirements. 754. Page 373, right side. Letter B, right here. Number 1, number 2, highlight it. Okay, and then structural steel assembly. You can put that as a tab. Then here, page 374, right side, part 756. Okay, let me see. 756, beams and columns. Letter E, perimeter columns. Perimeter columns, letter E. Number 1. So letter E, part 1, highlighted completely. This page was page 374. You can put, it's a tab, beams and columns. Okay. All right. So page 376, right side, part 760, file protection. Letter B, 1, completely highlighted. Okay. And you can put still erection connectors as a tab. Still erection connections as a tab. We're gonna move it. Okay, then let's just say great breakdown of this book. Hopefully you get. All right, so page 380, 502 B/E, right here. Okay, B, guardrail systems. From B, number 1, number 2. From the 2, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. From number 3, highlight the first 2 lanes. From number 4, highlight the first lane. Okay, moving along, 380, page 380, right side now. Go all the way down to safety net systems, letter C. And then you're going to follow the numbers. Number 3 and number 4, just highlight part 1. And then here, right at the middle of number 4, E1 or I1, the drop tail shall consist of 400 pounds. That 2 lanes, bags of sand, 30 plus minus 2 inches, blah, blah, blah. And then so number 4, part 1, middle of part 1, and number 2, first 2 lanes. Okay, moving along, page 381. 381. Number 5, defective nets shall not be used. Defective nets shall not be used. Number 6. Those are kind of descriptions, guys. If you follow so if you go like, safety nets shall comply with the following provisions, so this is all, if you read a little bit, it should comply with this. Those are norms and indications whenever you use safety nets that, this Osha stuff just for safety. Okay, so number 5, number 6, number 7, and 381 left side. So I put safety nets, test, and guardrail systems as a tab. Guard, drill, or rail. Guard rail systems tab. Safety nets test. Safety net test tab. Okay. Then okay. Part 850. Preparatory operations. Letter A, highlighted. Moving to the right side. Right at the top, letter B, all materials shoot or section therefore. That letter B, first 4 lanes, highlighted. Letter E, highlight letter E as well. As you see, 42 inches, all those numbers, very important. Letter F, going down, same lane. Highlight letter F. This is page 401. Okay. And then as a tab, you can put demolition chute, material dump. Tab, demolition chute, material dump. Well, almost done, guys. page 413. Left side, page 413. D, hydraulic and pneumatic tools. Okay. Number 2, operating pressure. Very important. Number 3, work near energized parts. You see this red? This is another gen. This might come in the test as well. Okay. Hydraulic and pneumatic tools. Okay. Operating pressure. Number 3, work near energized parts. It can ask you a question: hydraulic and pneumatic tools work near energized parts. A hydraulic or pneumatic tool is designed to maintain for such use. You know, it's just a really nonsensical question from the extractor sphere of Pluton. That can come something like that, and they can confuse you. Remember, this is a psychological test. You gotta be psychologically ready for this. That's 413, left side. Now moving to the right side. Material handling and storage. Part 958. 958. We're on the right side of page 413. Okay. And highlight that, and then highlight 959 as well. Mechanical equipment. From mechanical equipment, as you see here, and going back to let's see, no, para acá. Here, there's important things that you can highlight. That's in your own judgment. 959, mechanical equipment. A, part 1, very important here. Part 3, operator. Okay. B, outriggers, extended outrigger mobiles. Okay, so as a tab, I put pneumatic hydraulic tools and material handling. I put material hand storage. Okay. We got something on page 414. Top left side, number 2 and number 3, highlight that. Then going down to extra precautions, number 3, part 1, part 2. Extra precautions, number 3, part 1, part 2. 414, left side. Okay. Okay. Then page 444, 444. Okay. Left side, top. Stair rail and handrails. C, 1, number 1. Number 5, completely. Okay. 444. Page 445. Bottom right. Number 24, complete paragraph, highlight. Tab for this page, stairways, handrails, side rails. You get it? Okay. Page 446, top left side. B, used. 446, top left. B, letter B, used. Use, number 1. Highlight the first 4 lanes. Number 5, first part. Number 13, going down. Okay. As a tab, I put ladders, portable, non-self-supporting. And going to page 509. 509, left side. 1202, part 1202, confined spaces. Confined spaces, number 1, number 2, number 3. down the same paragraph or the same part on the left side, control. First 3 lanes highlight, the last 2 lanes controlling contractor. So this is kind of like definitions as well. Definitions of I put definitions confined space. Okay, definition of a confined space. You can put a tab on it. Then in page 509, that was the left side. We're going to the right side of the same page. Right here, entry permit. Entry permit, that paragraph. Higher dose atmosphere, first 2 lanes. Okay, and then there we go. Page 527, 527. Left side. Okay, we are on 14, part 413. Down this same paragraph. Okay. Let me see. So what it says, category 2, apparent defiances in this category are right here. So which is what? Let me see. How can I do. Okay. Sheet number 2 has a part 1 and the part 2. So A, as you see, visible broken wires as follows. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Very important. When you see this red thing, este mangu, very, very important. So A, part 1, part 2, part 3. B as well. Triple E, triple I, A, B, and C. So the triple I, category 3, apparent the defiances in the category include the following. In rotation, resistant wire ropes, core protrusion or other distortion indicates the core failure. Prior electrical contact with power lines as broken strand. So crank derricks. So I put this a tab for this page as a crank derricks wire ropes. Crank derricks wire ropes 527. Then page 548. Tab left side. Floating cranks derricks, which is letter M as in mommy, part double I, and number 2 right here. And then table M2 right here on page 548 left side. So I put as a tab crane derricks tables. Okay, crane derricks or derricks, however you want to tables. That's 548. And then page 551, crane derricks signals. Very important. 551, all the signals from this page and this page, which is 550 and 551. All right, and lastly, before I say lastly, please hit the subscribe button, follow, comment, share, and show some love. And lastly, your index. Very important. Very important. Indexes. Learn how to play with your index, guys. Learn how to play with your index. Learn how to play with your index. Very important. Index tab. Very important. And until the next one, guys, stay tuned for more. Support the channel. If you find this content valuable, hey, hit the support. Support, please. Follow, share, like, comment. And until the next one, my partners in electrical contractors here in Florida, we got this. We're going to help you. And until the next one. Ciao, ciao.